When I was in high school, the group of boys from my class, they sent a picture of me in the group chat and made fun of it. They were laughing, saying my ass was too big because I was fat. I was really upset, but people pleasing thing, I just let it slide because I didn't want to make it a big deal, didn't want to offend other people. Yeah, that made me realize how you treat yourself is how often people will treat you. Imagine I said something back in that group chat, stood up for myself, and making it a big deal. Tell them that, you know what? I'm gonna go tell the teacher about this if you don't apologize for me. Best believe they would apologize for me. That's why you should stop letting things slide every time someone demean, insulting, bullying you. No, you stand up for yourself, you say something. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ella and let's get started. Stop being a clown. Back to when I was in college. I said back to because I quit already. Yeah, it's not for me. I was wearing very long lashes to class because I tried to, look good. I tried to learn to do makeup. And yes, people made fun of my makeup, my long lashes, even people who I called friends. Deep down, I was so hurt because I was just trying to look good. And why did people have to be that mean and make fun of me like that, especially people who I call friends? If you are friends with someone, they should be able to be honest with you. If you don't look good, they will tell you, not making fun of you. It's not harsh to give advice. Like they could tell me that my lashes are not fitting me and I should try the new lashes that are shorter than this. It might suit me better. Damn, that is not harsh at all. And I'm so happy to receive advice like that, but not bullying. Bullying is what harsh. Saying something like, "Oh my god, you look like a witch. Your lashes are like the fans, like this." Like what? Sometimes we cannot express ourselves because we are afraid that people will think we're being too much, too dramatic, too sensitive. But let's reverse the roles here. Imagine it was them who was done wrong. Best believe they would go all the way to tell you that this is not okay and that you should not do this to them. And yeah, when it comes to you being too sensitive, you being too much. No, I'm not too much. You're just not enough. And you too, you doubt yourself whether you're being too sensitive or dramatic. No, you're not. Trust your intuition. The first thought, the first feeling that you have is your intuition. And it is always right. For example, if someone slaps you in the face and the first emotion that you have is anger, that anger is trying to protect you, is telling you that this is not okay. Will you doubt yourself for that? Like, oh, I'm just being too sensitive that I got angry because someone just slapped me in the face. Honey, you should be angry. Someone slapped you in the face and you're not angry? Bro, something is wrong with you. So when someone says or does something to you, and the first thought that comes up is that you are not okay with what they just said or they just did, hold on to that thought because it is your intuition telling you that this is not okay before the second thought comes up. It's called a second thought for a reason, okay? Stop caring how other people feel or think of you. Why do you care about someone who doesn't even care about you? Before they said something to you, they did not even think if it would affect how you feel. And you're sitting here caring about someone who doesn't even give an F about you. Who cares? Why do you care about them? They don't pay your bills. Why do you put them on the pedestal like that? You should be on the pedestal, not them. We cannot pour from an empty cup. You cannot care about them when you don't even care about yourself. So before you care for anyone, please, my dear friends, care about yourself first. I'm telling myself this too because this is one of the things I've been struggling my whole life. Always care about how other people feel, but not how I feel, which is sad. Start standing up for yourself, practicing saying no, practicing expressing yourself, tell them that you are not okay with what they just said or did to you. I know you don't want to do it because it is uncomfortable, but my friends, you cannot go out of your comfort zone. And that uncomfortable feeling is not trying to punish you, it's trying to tell you that you are doing the right thing because you are stepping outside of your comfort zone. That's why it's feeling uncomfortable. So you choose. You want to be in your comfort zone and let people walk all over you, let people bully you, or you want to step out of that and start standing up for yourself, respecting yourself and other people's view. Which one do you want? I don't think you have choice here actually. You either choose to swim or sink. I mean, you don't have to be perfect. Just try, take little steps. You don't have to like try the first time and be like, oh, everything is perfect. No, it's not going to be like that. The first time you try, you will be shaking. You will be like, you want to cry because that's what happened to me. The first time I started to speak up for myself with my friend who said something that upsets me, and I told her that, you know what, I was on a call with her, I was shaking, I was crying, but then that made me more confident in speaking up for myself. The worst case scenario is you will be uncomfortable and you might lose them or upset them, and the best case scenario is that you choose yourself, which is something you have never done before in your life. And you're gonna be so proud of yourself after that. So who cares if you lose them? You have yourself. Like, who cares? They don't pay your bills. You pay your bills, right? Stop wanting validation and approval from anyone. I was always bullied for being fat, especially in elementary school, middle school, high school, almost my whole life. And I always try to lose weight to be able to fit in because the way I was bullied, it made me feel like I was an outcast. Lose weight, be skinnier so they can stop bullying me and like me. And here's what happens. You will never be enough for them. I was skinnier, but they didn't stop bullying me. They still talked about the way I looked big, my legs were big, my ass was big. Well, I like my ass big actually. Anyway, what I'm trying to say here is you should lose weight because you want to lose weight for yourself. You want to get surgery because you want to get surgery for yourself, not for them. When I was able to lose weight, instead of being proud of myself for making such a progress, I still feel bad about how I looked because of what they said to me. They still bullied me. And that makes me feel like I'm still not good enough. So if I was going to wait for the approval, I had to wait for that my whole life. And why the hell would I do that? You too. Why the hell would you do that? You can give that approval to yourself. You can tell yourself you're beautiful, you're mesmerizing. You don't have to wait for them to tell you that. That is the power you are holding. But you gave away that power to them. Why? When people bully you, they demean you, don't stay silent. Like if they say, oh my god, why are you so fat? You ask them back, why does it bother you? Or what is your intention of saying this to me? But actually I would go for why does it bother you? When it is a question and not a statement, it will make them think, it will make them think like, yeah, why does it bother me? Make everything they do or say to you a big deal AF. Like damn, when my ex was beating me up, I should have called the police. But I was like, you know what? I didn't want to make it a big deal and everything. No, call the police, LR. Make it a big deal. The way I let it slide and still stay in that relationship allowed him to keep beating me up. Bullies and haters are miserable. How can I know this? Because no happy, successful people will be hating on anyone, will be bullying people. No. And I know this because I was a bully once in and elementary school. I like to hit other kids when I was young, and I didn't know why until I started this healing journey, and I realized that it made me feel powerful, which is something I didn't feel when I was at home. So I was a miserable kid that trying to project that out on other kids. And you might be like, oh, so you deserve to be bullied because you was once a bully when you were a kid. No, I do not deserve it because I have changed, I have evolved, and I have done better. So I do not deserve it. Those guys from my high school who bullied me, I don't think they deserve to be bullied the way they bully me at all. Now I could bully them back by texting them and making fun of their appearances. But I'm not doing that because why would I do that? I don't think anyone deserves it. And I do not like bullying, so why would I bully anyone else? And in fact, I forgive them. Why? Because I forgive them for myself. If I'm still mad at them, I will not move on with my life. I forgive them to end the emotions. But at the same time, I still have boundaries. Doesn't mean I forgive them and they still can disrespect me. No, I do not want to take revenge or anything because karma is real. Not trying to be judgmental now, but the people who bullied me in high school, those guys, the way they look now, it's just like, it's like they've been through something. Like some of them get fatter. Not saying it's bad, it's just like, wow, they used to bully me about me being fat and now they're fat. And maybe it's my karma that I used to hit other kids in elementary school, and later on in my life I was bullied. Maybe that was karma. Yeah, stay away from those haters and bullies because they are holding a very negative energy. When we talk with someone, when we interact with them, energy exchange happens. When I received negative hate comments, I did not respond at all. Because why would I? For what? Try to make them understand me? I do not care. I could not care less. And actually, they are doing me a favor by engaging in my video, and in that way the algorithm of YouTube will push out my video even more. So I welcome your hate comments and disagreements because it's doing me a favor. It's actually very interesting to be hated and talked about. This is the business book I read last night, and in this book it said that if your position is agreeable to everyone, it becomes so boring that no one will pay attention to. So yeah, it's actually interesting to be hated because if I'm likable for everyone and no one talks about me, I think it's kind of boring, right? Stop fearing them. When you are afraid of them, it makes you feel like they are so powerful, they are strong. No, they are not. Like I said earlier, they're just weak people, they're miserable, they are not strong. But the way you perceive them, you are scared of them, it makes them look like they're powerful, they're not. But why do you have to be scared of them? Like why? Aren't they humans like you too? So instead of being afraid of them, mirroring them. If they are mean to you, you're mean to them back. They say something bad to you, say something back. Mirror them. In that way, they will freaking know how it feels. And that is my message for today, guys. I hope you love and enjoy watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and like so we can grow this community together. I will see you soon in the next video next week. Bye!